On Thursday, December 7th at about 4:30 in the morning, a popular DJ named Carl Blaze was leaving a friend's apartment in this building behind me here on Academy Street in the Inwood section of Manhattan. As he stepped into the lobby, someone opened fire. He was hit 11 times.
The victim, Carlos Rivera, also known as DJ Carl Blaze, was shot numerous times after visiting a friend and died 10 days later.
Earlier on the night he was murdered, Carl Blaze had been with some friends at Umbrella, a popular second-floor nightclub located at 202nd Street just off 10th Avenue. Witnesses say Blaze left the club just before 4 a.m.
He played that night. After playing in the club, he visited another club called Umbrellas. After that, he went to visit a friend. And apparently, after visiting his friend, he was shot at inside the lobby.
Prior to the shooting, Blaze, whose real name is Carlos Rivera, was wearing a white gold chain with the initials CB set in diamonds. It was worth about 25 grand. The coward who shot him ripped it from his neck.
Apparently, he was a victim of a robbery, and there's a piece of jewelry that is missing, a big chain with his initials.
Although shot 11 times, Rivera stayed alive more than 2 weeks. He died at Harlem Hospital just 2 days before Christmas. By all accounts, DJ Carl Blaze, the popular DJ for radio station Power 105.1, was a great guy.
Hardworking guy, good friend, good co-worker, had left 2 kids, 2 boys, and a wife.
Every cop knows the night has 1,000 eyes, and somebody definitely saw who did this. Detectives are hoping they come forward so they can put this killer here, where he belongs. The spineless thug who shot and killed Carlos Rivera is still running wild on the streets of Upper Manhattan. Detectives want to grab him before he hurts someone else. If you have any information about this case, you're urged to call the Crime Stopper hotline. The number is 1-800-577-TIPS. As always, you never have to give your name here, and there's a $2,000 reward being offered for any information, so if you have some, please do the right thing. Pick up that phone. Mike Sheehan, Fox 5 News.
What's good, y'all? What's the Numbers TV? It's your boy, Paul Rowe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And like a video if you appreciate the content that Paul Rowe and What's the Numbers I provided. Today we back on the profile piece. This one is on DJ Carl Blaze. In this video we're going to talk about his early years growing up in New York City. Then we'll look at where his love of music came from that led him to become a DJ. After that, we will focus on his career and the many accomplishments he was achieving in a short period of time before breaking down the sad situation surrounding his death. Carlos Rivera, better known as DJ Carl Blaze, is from the Washington Heights section of Manhattan. The Washington Heights and Dyckman areas of New York City are known for being majority Hispanic neighborhoods. Carl himself was of Dominican descent and fell in love with music from an early age. As time passed, the hip-hop culture became prevalent in his life, leading him down the path to becoming a popular DJ. The rise to the top wasn't overnight though, as DJ Carl, which was his original DJ name before he added the Blaze, put his dues in over the years on the come up. He would get a name for himself by rocking parties, getting people to dance and enjoy themselves, and also for his mixes and blends that he would do with the hottest records out at the time. He DJ'd a bunch of local parties and smaller get-togethers before branching out to clubs in New Jersey, where he built solid relationships with local promoters who would keep him constantly booked out there. His popularity began to rise in the streets as word of mouth started to travel about a young DJ named Carl Blaze. Once popular in New York, Carl Blaze was known to rock 7 clubs in 6 nights while running around the city. The hard work DJ Carl Blaze was putting in would pay off, because once Power 105 started playing hip-hop music in March of 2002, the New York City airwaves would never be the same, as now Hot 97, which was New York City's premier hip-hop station, now has some competition. In an effort to get some traction in New York City, Power 105 would start employing some of the hottest DJs in the streets at the time, like Ed Lover, DJ Clue, and none other than Carl Blaze, who was offered a position on the station in 2003. His mix show on the radio station kinda cemented DJ Carl Blaze as one of the power players in New York City when it came to DJs. It also helped him make more money DJing outside gigs, as now they promote it as a Power 105 related event just by using DJ Carl Blaze's picture on the flyer. Things were looking up for Carl Blaze both professionally and financially. He moved his wife and kids to the suburbs of New Jersey to escape the rougher streets of Washington Heights. He also bought himself a chain and medallion worth $25,000 to wear as he DJ'd at different events, all while keeping his homegrown ties to his old neighborhood in Upper Manhattan. But while his star was rising, there were some people lingering in the shadows who weren't so happy for him, And in December 2006, things would hit the fan when, after leaving a club in the Bronx he was spinning at, DJ Carl Blaze decided to stop by a friend's apartment in the Inwood section of Manhattan. While there, DJ Carl Blaze would get into an argument with somebody before being shot 13 times and robbed of his $25,000 chain while he lay bleeding out on the floor. He initially survived the shooting and made it out of surgery to the surprise of many. The doctors working on him said if he could survive the first few days after the shooting, that he might be able to pull through. But sadly, after about 2 weeks in the hospital, DJ Carl Blaze succumbed to his injuries and passed away on December 23, 2006. DJ Carl Blaze was just 30 years old at the time of his death. Years later, a news article would come out naming a person of interest in the murder of DJ Carl Blaze. But I think that's the furthest it went, as the person of interest ended up getting life in prison for a murder he committed over a stolen bike. I don't think the person of interest was ever officially charged with killing DJ Carl Blaze, but I'm not 100% sure. But yo, it's What's the Numbers TV. This is a quick profile piece on Carlos Rivera, better known as DJ Carl Blaze from Power 105.1, the radio station. You know, had his own mix show, was doing his thing, 30 years old, was already on the radio, making moves in the clubs. You know, wasn't a big talker, more so just played his music. I love for his Dominicans uptown, you know, his culture, you know, his nationality. Definitely showed love to the Heights, to Dykeman, to the whole uptown area, you know what I'm saying. Was definitely in tune with what was going on up there, was trying to, you know, help artists break into the music industry, play them in the club, on the radio, things like that. He was also in the process of buying a house in New Jersey with his family, you know, was making some decent money, had already moved them out, but now he was looking from jumping from like an apartment, like, you know, to a house. Like he was, you know, coming up in the game. His life was on the upward trend before, you know, he lost his life that night, you know, visiting friends and all that. So that wraps up this profile piece on DJ Carl Blaze, man. I hope you guys appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to the channel. And, you know, other than that, man, like I said, man, it's What's Numbers TV. It's your boy Po Ro. We back before you know it, man. We out of here. Peace.